Hey guys, it's Molly here again, and today I am drinking my Starbucks, I'm wearing my Uggs. My shirt might say that I'm allergic to basic, but I am actually very basic. In fact, I would probably say that I am basic AF. Because a few weeks ago, I actually got a comment on one of my videos, and the comment basically explained that the person had found me through a collaboration I did, and they came to my channel and they were so disappointed to find out that I was just like any other young female vlogger, and that I was, in their words, basic AF and boring. And to be honest, I don't ever really use the term AF myself, so that might just make her a little more basic than I am. And the comment was also, funnily enough, on a video titled Molly's Top 5 Blind Girl Must-Haves. And I have never seen like Nikki Tutorials or Zoella or any other female YouTuber do a blind girl must-haves. So was it really that basic a video? I don't know. You tell me. The comment on the video definitely had kind of like a mean tone. It was definitely intended to be a rude comment, but that's definitely not how I took it. I actually took it as a compliment, and this is why. Growing up, I was often left out of things. I was even bullied at times because my peers, my classmates, didn't see me as being like them. Because I grew up being legally blind, I always used a white cane, I had a special teacher that sat beside me in class to help with the things that I couldn't see. All of those things led my peers to see me as different, when inside, I felt like I was just like them. I felt completely normal. They just didn't see me that way. Because I'm not the person that gets to anonymously walk down the street like most people do. I'm the person that walks down the street and people point at and stare at and talk about, trying to figure out why the girl has a dog with her at the shopping mall. That's me, that's my life, and that's the life for a lot of people with disabilities. And I'm not complaining about that. I have adjusted to that. That's my life, and I've completely accepted that as a part of it. At this point, I would actually say the fact that people publicly look at me and talk about me bugs my friends and family who are with me more than it bothers me, because I can't see them doing it, so I don't even know what's happening. Like, I know it's happening, but I can't see it in front of me happening, so it doesn't bug me as much as it bugs other people that are with me, and I've just accepted it. But it is an unfortunate reality for those of us who do have disabilities, and there are other people with disabilities who can see people staring at them and pointing and talking about them, and you know, it's just like I said, that's the unfortunate reality. And for many of us with disabilities, we crave that idea of feeling or being seen as normal. And that is by no means me saying that we want to be cured and we want to, quote, be normal, that we don't want to have a disability. What I mean by that is that we dream of this world where it is no longer us and them. It's no longer disabled and abled. We are all just seen as people. And as people, we all have different abilities, whether you have a diagnosed condition or not. One of the big goals for my channel is, of course, to educate on blindness and on my life as a blind person. And one of the things I feel like that requires is educating people on the fact that my life is actually really average and that I am normal and live a very normal life. I want to show people that, yes, I'm blind, but I'm also a young female who loves yoga and going on dates, who likes fashion and makeup, who enjoys travel. My favorite food is sushi, my favorite color is purple. All of these things make up me. I am not blindness. Blindness is just another part that makes up Molly. And unfortunately, it seems like there are people in society who just see me as being my blindness, who just see me as disabled, and they don't want to take the time to see that there is so much more to me. And I feel like if I made my channel completely based on my blindness only, and only posted videos that were related to blindness, it wouldn't be true to who I am, it wouldn't be genuine or authentic, and I would feel that I was doing an injustice to the blind community and to the disabled community at large, because I would only be continuing to perpetuate the stereotype or the misconception that we are nothing more than disabled. One of my absolute dreams when I first started making videos here was that one day a 12-year-old girl could start watching my videos, or a 15-year-old boy, or whoever, and they would have that aha moment and realize that if, like them, I like yoga and I like Ed Sheeran, and they could make that connection, and I have a disability, then maybe they would realize that, you know, possibly the girl in their class who's deaf or the boy in their class who's in a wheelchair, they could also make that connection with them. That they would stop seeing disabled people as disabled and they would start seeing us as people. That they would maybe start to reach out to disabled people in their school or in their community who they may otherwise would not have given a chance. I want to normalize disability. I want disability to be seen as normal. I don't want to make my disability some wacky, weird thing that I exploit for entertainment purposes. That just wouldn't feel right to me. And I know that might be what some people want when they come to my channel, but that's not what my purpose feels like in my heart for me. It just doesn't feel right. And this is in no way me trying to throw any kind of shade to any disabled channel that does do those kinds of videos. I'm a huge part of the disability community on YouTube. I love my fellow creators. You know, I love collaborating with them, I love communicating with them, and I'm really happy to see that this community here on YouTube is growing and getting a little more recognition, but that's just not the kind of content that would feel right to me. I just love to educate, I love to learn from other people, and I just love sharing my completely normal, average, basic AF life and personality with you guys. So by calling me basic AF, you're basically saying that you consider me to be similar to other typical young 20-year-old females. And that's how I feel, and that's what I believe I am. So my job here is done. I've done exactly what I wanted to do. I've helped one more person realize that I'm not just a disability. I'm a real person who has similar interests, likes, and dislikes to a lot of other people. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye!